Hey guys, we're back with Danny here in Fairlawn, one of our performance coaches, bringing you some more instruction on kettlebell training. Again, a great tool. I know a lot of you, most of you guys have kettlebells in your facility. We're gonna talk about the RDL today, Romanian deadlift. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna use a rope to limit the range of motion that Danny's gonna go through. Danny has some tight hamstrings, but it also helps us ensure technique. We're also gonna work on grip strength with the rope, holding the kettlebell with the rope. So he has it already in position. What we're gonna do when we set up for an RDL, Romanian deadlift, similar to a squat, but we're using more of the glutes. We're not really bending at the knees as much. Obviously, it's more of a big time hinge movement here. We're gonna grip the floor tight with the feet. We're gonna think about, again, separating the floor, abducting our legs, our knees again, our thighs, abducting, really activating the glutes. We're gonna sit down into the, we're not gonna sit down into the RDL, we're gonna drop our butt back slightly and we're gonna bend over at the waist. We're gonna crack this imaginary walnut right at the top of his hip here, at the top of his thigh. Imagine there's a walnut, we wanna crack that walnut. So Danny, we wanna bring the shoulders down and back, right? Activate those lats, drop down, and good, right back up. Again, minimal bend at the knees, really hip hinging. This is a big time hip hinge, cracking that walnut right at the top of his thigh. Really good, really good. Awesome, let's go one more. And relax, let's put it right down. Good job, Danny. Hey guys, this exercise does a lot of things to help your athletes improve performance. One, like I said, grip strength. RDL is a great exercise to get the glutes going. The hamstrings are activating a little bit. The lower erector spinae is activating. The rope is a great way to make adjustments on how deep you want to go. So you can grab lower on the rope, you can get a fuller range of motion. You have to really watch that lower lumbar. You have to look at when that starts to break a little bit, man, their range of motion is done. A really close eye to that lumbar spine is critical in all our movements. And I found having that cue of the walnut right in this area, right at this crease here, imagine cracking that walnut, it forces the athlete to keep that lower lumbar in a neutral position, neutral spine, that lower neutral spine. When you're not thinking that right cue, and I like that, that's an external cue, and Nick Winkelman talks a lot about internal and external cues. That's an external cue, it's an environmental cue. That walnut here, crack that walnut, forces great technique. Danny, great stuff. Guys, use this technique and this skill in all your movements, in all your hip hinge movements. I guarantee it's gonna help your athletes get better form and improve their performance.